How is it going, everybody? This is Pred doing my first StarCraft cast since the game has been launched. I actually started this YouTube channel on StarCraft, and then when the beta went down, I went to League of Legends, and now that the beta is, well, done, the game's out, I'm going to go ahead and come back to StarCraft. I'm going to still do League of Legends ones, of course, but I want to make sure that I get some of the game and the reason why I started this, especially with what I've learned. And so, anyhow, the first one I'm going to bring you is actually going to be a Terran versus Zerg. And kind of funny story, I actually started casting this originally. I made it about 2.5 minutes in and crashed the game. And then when I crashed it, I actually realized I had set this up to not record external input and also to not record sound, just like the Warwick video. I hadn't actually updated that, so I went ahead and changed that, so I'll actually be able to say it, or you'll be able to hear what I'm saying. But anyway, we have a Zerg versus Terran, and we have Bratok as the Terran spawning in the 12 o'clock on Lost Temple, and we have Noname spawning as the Zerg on the 6 o'clock on Lost Temple. And so, as some of you may remember, in the beta, I was actually on a quest to get Platinum, and now with the game being out, I am currently on the same quest, only for Diamond. And I was doing pretty good for a while, but I started trying to get some League of Legends videos because that's where, well, I got the couple subscribers for was League of Legends, and they had said they wanted a couple more. So I was trying to get a good game, and League of Legends casts are much harder to do than StarCraft because no replays, so I have to edit, and the games generally last longer. So I hadn't played StarCraft in a while, and I came back. I actually lost to a Terran who went pure Marine. I'm a Zerg player, by the way. And I lost to a Terran who went pure Marine and transitioned into battle cruisers. Talk about a tech jump, but he did a pretty quick expand, and when I went back and looked at the replay, I just cried. I saw what I was doing, and I just cried. So I'm going to start trying to play StarCraft a little bit more. Maybe I just need to play games more in general, but I want to get some more stuff in anyway so that I can, so that way I can, try to get Diamond this time. And it kind of stinks because I was beating some Diamond players with Zerg for a little while, but I've fallen pretty far, as it were. But anyway, I guess that is enough about my personal life on StarCraft anyhow, and we will get back to the game. So Bratok, and like I said, I had actually watched a little of this before, so I know what happened. Bratok got a spawning pool at 15, and then sent his drone out and got the hatchery, and they were scouting around and everything. And here was kind of cool. So you saw that Noname was getting ready to. Oh, I said the wrong the first time. Anyway, Noname was getting ready to build the extractor, but Bratok denied him by immediately building a refinery and then canceling the SCV working on it to go back to the minerals. But either way, he'd started just enough of the refinery that the drone could not get his. Couldn't get his extractor up. I'm not sure what happened there. I just had some weird lag. As you'd seen on my channel, I've been having some problems with my laptop, and I'm trying this cast on full size video. We'll see how it goes. Hopefully, I can make it through there. But either way, we'll see. So Bratok got his barracks. He is now getting a factory. Just making some Marines, keeping the SCV going up pretty quick, and he got another refinery. On this end, Noname has got his queen, who she wandered a little far off the creep, and is just got spawning pool, and now it has the second hatchery. And so we will pull up the production tab, and we can see another queen being built for this extractor, or I'm sorry, for this hatchery. I will get it. And actually, I guess the queen's being built for this hatchery. This queen is making her way on down to this one. And we also have some more a Hellion being produced up here, and some more Marines being steadily produced from Bratok. And also an armory. So it looks like we're probably going to see a pretty fast Thor. Generally, if you're getting the armory that soon, you're trying to do some type of Thor thing, which I would expect that we're going to see a starport before too long, because I would hope that he's planning to use it for a drop. Down here, gone ahead and made the spine crawler for the defense, and as you can see, he could tell there were some Marines dancing around here. And the Hellion has just moved down past this. The Zergling moving away, trying to evade the Hellion's wrath. One Zergling is not going to do it. And the Hellion just happy to circle around, check out the Xel'Naga Watchtower. Oh, and the Zergling ends up, is it going? No, the Zergling does manage to get out. The Hellion decides not to give chase. Or, no, now he is. And the Zergling has just been killed. But he does know that there is a Hellion coming, and going ahead and throwing up another spine crawler just in case. And as you can see, the lair was built. at the expansion, and this is kind of a preference thing. I've been watching a lot of Day 9 lately, and it's something he's talked about before. And basically, you get an extra, let's see, 18, 1250. So, you know, you get about an extra, what, 500, 550 hit points. And maybe that'll save you, maybe it won't, but it's kind of a preference thing. The other benefit too is if the Terran decides to scan up here, he won't see that you have a lair, and all he's going to see is you're building a roach warren. He might not know that you've expanded yet. And the spine-crawler burrowing over here to stop the Hellion from being able to move around back on the drones kind of helps stop the harassment from it, but it doesn't look like this Hellion's going to do too much harassing, sitting at the 1 kill. And sure enough, there was a starport coming up, and we actually see Pneumatized Carpus coming, so he's trying to get upgrading his overlords. I think he kind of can see that there might be some sort of Thor drop. Well, I assume that he probably saw there might be some sort of air or Thor drop, and it actually looks like he moved both spine crawlers here and an overlord to the side so he can spot on the high ground, trying to make sure that he can hit them, because right now roaches don't have the range. But the Thors have a pretty long range in the air. What is it? Javelin missiles, range of 10. Spine crawlers have a range of 7, and so there wasn't much he could do. Gone ahead and dropped the Hellion up top too. But the Thor did move close enough that the spine crawler can attack him. And we see that the he's getting the that upgrade. What is it called? Something. Glial reconstitution, I can't read that, to make the roaches move quicker. And the Thor is just happy to sit up top pelting the overlords. Although Thor don't actually do a whole lot of damage to overlords, but they do a lot of damage to queens. You can see he only fired a couple times, and that queen's hurting pretty good. Queen's almost dead, actually. And up on top, we got Bratok doing another dropship. He's already got his expansion going, or building his orbital command, which is a pretty popular thing to do. Build the orbital command in your base, that way you don't have to worry about it when it gets sent out. But he is going to be able to take his expansion soon, and throwing down a couple more barracks. He's going to transition probably into some sort of Marine Marauder, Bioball type setting. And it looks like, oh, the Hellion is not going to die. The Hellion gets picked up just in time from the medevac, and the Thor just sitting up top, popping, or pelting away. Up at the, I'm sorry, the overlords. The Thor is sitting pelting away at the overlords, but the overlords do have drop capabilities, so they're throwing a couple of roaches up here. Going to see if they can burn the Thor down, but the medevac pulls the Thor out pretty easily. The Thor comes down to the low ground, drops. This queen was really low on